Om Ajnana-timirandasya Gyananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitan yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam yena bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadama Hyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Samadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusutta Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Ananda Lila Maya Vigrahaya Ema Vadibhya Chavisundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Shri Chaitanya Chandraya Namaha Hare Krishna. So today we have a nice opportunity to listen Krishna Katha and to repeat words we have received from Guru Maharaj and from our spiritual masters, and we continue our classes on the Bhagavad Gita, and today we will I'm sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, today we will read Bhagavad Gita chapter 1 text 21-22. Arjuna vacha senayor ubayor madhe ratham stapayamechyuta Yavadetan niriksheham yodhukaman avastitan kairmaya sahayodhavyam asmin rana samudyame. Arjuna vacha senayorubayor madhye ratham stapayame chuta yavadetan niriksheham yodhukaman avastitan kairmaya sahayodhavyam asmin rana samudyame. Arjuna vacha, Arjuna said, Senayo, of the armies, Ubhayo, both, Madhye, between, Ratham, the chariot, Sthapaya, please keep me, my, Achyuta, O infallible one, Yavat, as long as, Etan, all these, Nirikshe, may look upon, Aham, I, Yodhu, Kaman, desiring to fight, Avastitan, arrayed on the battlefield, Kai, with whom, Maya, by me, Saha, together, Yodhavyam, have to fight, Asmin, in this, Rana, strife, Samudyame, in the attempt. The translation, Arjuna said, O infallible one, please draw my chariot between the two armies, so that I may see those present here, who desire to fight and with whom I must contend in this great trial of arms. Although Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, out of his causeless mercy, he was engaged in the service of his friend. He never fails in his affection for his devotees, and thus he is addressed herein is infallible. As charioteer, he had to carry out the orders of Arjuna. And since he did not hesitate to do so, she is addressed as infallible. Although he had accepted the position of a charioteer for his devotee, his supreme position was not challenged. In all circumstances, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hrishikesha, the Lord of the total senses. The relationship between the Lord and his servitor is very sweet and transcendental. The servitor is always ready to render service to the Lord, and similarly the Lord is always seeking an opportunity to render some service to the devotee. He takes greater pleasure in his pure devotees assuming the advantageous position of ordering him than he does in being the giver of orders. Since he is master, everyone is under his orders, and no one is above him to order him. But when he finds that a pure devotee is ordering him, he obtains transcendental pleasure, although he is the infallible master in all circumstances. As a pure devotee of the Lord, Arjuna had no desire to fight with his cousins, but he was forced to come onto the battlefield by the obstinacy of Duryodhana, who was never agreeable to any peaceful negotiation. Therefore, he was very anxious to see who the leading persons present on the battlefield were. Although there was no question of peacemaking endeavor on the battlefield, he wanted to see them again and to see how much they were bent upon demanding an unwanted war. And one more. Yotsyamana naviksheham yete trasamagataha dhartarashtrasya durbuddhir yuddhe priya chikirsavaha. Let me see those who have come here to fight, wishing to please the evil-minded son of Dhritarashtra. The purport. It was an open secret that Duryodhana wanted to usurp the kingdom of the Pandavas by evil plans in collaboration with his father Dhritarashtra. Therefore, all persons who had joined the side of Duryodhana must have been birds of the same feather. Arjuna wanted to see them on the battlefield before the fight was begun, just to learn who they were. But he had no intention of proposing peace negotiations with them. It was also a fact that he wanted to see them to make an estimate of the strength which he had to face, although he was quite confident of victory because Krishna was sitting by his side. So here we see like Arjuna is addressing Lord Krishna, this Achyuta or infallible one, and he gives an order to Krishna as to his servant. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he becomes a servitor of his devotee, charioteer. Yeah. And the reason is that Arjuna had no desire. And he said, let me see those who have come here to fight. And when he said this, actually, he wanted just to learn. It was also a fact that he was quite confident of victory, yes. But still, he wanted to look at them. So, then, as we know already that after the fear among the followers of Dhritarashtra has been described. This is then Pandavas, they blew their conch shell, there's so much enthusiasm they were having. Then Arjuna saw Bhishma and others standing there with a desire to fight, and trying to counteract the defeat of their enthusiasm on hearing the sound of the enemy conches. So this is a situation before battlefield start. Then what was Arjuna was having flag of Hanuman flag on his chariot that indicates that he had received the mercy of Hanuman. And no trace of fear he was having. Then he said, like Baldev Vijayabhushan said that, O King Mahipate, Lord of the earth, as the battle was about to begin, Arjuna spoke these words to Krishna, Hrishikesha, one who sets the senses in motion. This indicates that there is no doubt about victory of the pure devotees, from whom the Lord of all beings, Hari, had great attachment. Mahipate refers to, Mahipate means Dhritarashtra. Then Arjuna said, O Achyuta, that means you never deviate from your innate nature, your affection for your devotee, or from your supreme power. So without fear, place my chariot according to my words, the words of your devotee. So I am your devotee, please do that. So place the chariot so that I can see who is not trembling and in fear and desires of fighting, no compromise. Then Krishna answered, but you are a fighter, you are not a spectator. What you will be accomplished by viewing this? What will be accomplished? What you will get when you will see that? I wish to see at the beginning of the battle those friends and relatives, yes, in whose company I will fight, and those friends and relatives against whom I will fight. So for that purpose, please place my chariot. Out of friendship, they will make peace? No, no, no. There will be no conciliation between the two sides, Krishna. I believe, aveksheham, yeah? They are intent on fighting, yotsamanan. They are intent on fighting, desiring to please the son of Dhritarashtra. Durbudhe means unintelligent, ignorant, that he is going to die, even in the face of this war, which does not sober his intelligence. Therefore, my viewing the rival party in war is justified. And Arjuna is saying that. And one thing is here, how our desire for enjoyment will be reduced when we want to enjoy. We cannot do Krishna Seva. So here Arjuna, when he he asked Krishna, I am your devotee, I have no desire for enjoyment. That doesn't mean no desire for enjoyment. That means you can do whatever I order. Then Krishna do this. Very in easy way is doing that. Then Arjuna is having fear. So like Srila Guru Govind Swami Maharaj, like as Sripach Chandra Maharaj was telling to us, Srila Guru Govind Swami Maharaj, he showed one time an article in one daily newspaper, Samaja, I think it's called like that. So that article, maybe in 1984, like it was in February, Sripach Maharaj told us, one architect engineer from Italy, he wanted to make a city in space 36,000 miles from Earth, and the city can accommodate 6 million people, and for their benefit all the facilities will be there. And ground for cultivation even will be there. So NASA approved it. So you see how much people are having desire. So much desire, even they want to make a city in a space. So that's therefore Yotsyaman, they want to fight. They have so much desire. And Arjuna acts like he has no desire. Therefore, next sloka, you will see Krishna, that our acharyas, they said that Krishna is smiling, like Arjuna is not having any desire. He just look at their face, look at the face of Bhishma, face Dronacharya. So just to investigate why they want to fight. Why do they want to fight? Are they really so angry? So here, so much desire, people are having this scientific research, scientists are doing some research for enjoyment, for sense gratification. And Sripach Maharaj, he spoke to us that he gave the name of this city in the space, Olga. But he said, it is not functioning in space. Actually, still no news, no information about that. Only some planning is going on. There's so much desire people are having. They're all doing some research, doing something new. As a result, people are developing desire to go for enjoyment. And some, they want to go to moon planet, make arrangements for that. They want to buy some land in the moon. Some people want to do this. And Sripaj Maharaj, he said that before, when you approaching Jagannath Puri, you can see from the distance, 10-kilometer distance, you can see the chakra flag and chakra on the top of the temple, but now you cannot. But that is called Ataranava. Mahaprabhu was there. Just by seeing that, he became mad and he started running. But ancient time, that was bridge, Ataranava is there. Ancient time was very long road, and this bridge was done in British time. Like 18 channels were there to pass the water, and from Ataranava, Mahaprabhu could see the top of the temple of Jagannath Puri and disc chakra flag. And Mahaprabhu ran, keeping all his associates behind, and he ran in temple. But Sripaj Maharaj said, I wanted to show it to my disciple, that view, but we couldn't get it from that place. He said, that has gone already. So people having so much desire, so they destroy everything, like we can say. So why so many pigs and monkeys are in Vrindavana? What is the reason? The people, they did so much sense gratification, and they became pigs and monkeys. So to remain in Dhamma, in holy place, many people want it, but it's very difficult actually. It's how much people going on this planet for enjoyment, and the enjoyment on this planet is not sufficient. It's because here so much quarreling, so much suffering. This is Kali Yuga. And so like Ravana, he wanted to make staircase to heavenly planet from this earthen planet. The people very easily will go to Svargaloka, heavenly planet. So what is the need to go to heavenly planet? They will get more enjoyment there. Therefore, they are going to heavenly planet. And for that, they are doing so much pious activities. And for that, some tapasya is needed also. And Ravana said, no need to do any tapasya. I will make such a staircase to heavenly planet. You can go there without undergoing any sadhana, without any tapasya. And he left his body, he couldn't walk out. So this is also city in the space, the same thing is that. So people just having so many desires. So why this desire for enjoyment is so much coming to our mind? Why this desire is coming so much? Sripaj Maharaj is there that some Mataji put new sari, other will ask, from where you brought this new sari? Oh, I brought it from this market. Oh, I also go to this market, to sari shop. And he said, 2 big suitcase full of saris, but still they want to buy. Even they cannot use in 1 month so many. He said in 1 month 30 sari is needed. Just one day, one sari. But they use 50, 60 sari. He spoke to us like explaining this tendency to enjoy. And that is the reason why this Kurukshetra battle is starting. This tendency to enjoy. And when we are free from this desire to enjoy, then Krishna is serving to us. Like we can bind up Krishna by love. But if we have desire to enjoy, there is no love, actually. This is the meaning here. This is Bhokta Abhiman. This is, we are thinking we are enjoyer. I am enjoyer, I will be happy. Whole life I should become happy. From this, the enjoyment mood is coming. And then from enjoyment mood, fear is coming. So when we can understand, this is the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita is like Arjuna Vishada Yoga, is connection with Krishna in despair, in fear, fearful condition. So we can understand why in fearful condition I'm so weak, because I desire to enjoy, or I desired before. Because we don't know who is Bhokta, who is the real enjoyer, and we forgot it. So we don't know about the real enjoyer. Therefore we need enjoyment, and when we need enjoyment, we develop fear. But the real enjoyer is Bhagavan Krishna. Bhoktaram yage tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. So he said, I am enjoyer, I am the supreme, I am the Lord. I am not at all enjoyer. And we conditioned souls, we have forgotten the real enjoyer. Therefore we are developing so much desire to go for enjoyment. So since we have so much desire for enjoyment, we are making plans for enjoyment. And when I become old, who will take care of me? I should go to such a country where everybody will care about me. So I keep money in the bag. And to accumulate this money, I have to work out. To work out, I have how much you will save. So like that. So that is the reason, and Bhagavatam saying about it. Yasyasti bhakti bhagavatya kinchana sarvair gunaistatra samasate sura harava bhaktasya kuto mahadguna manorathena satiddhavato bahi. All the demigods and their exalted qualities, such as religion, knowledge, and renunciation, become manifest in the body of one who has developed unalloyed devotion for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vasudeva. On the other hand, a person devoid of devotional service and engaged in material activities has no good qualities. Even if he is adept at the practice of mystic yoga or the honest endeavor of maintaining his family and relatives, he must be driven by his own mental speculations and must engage in the service of the Lord's external energy, Maya Seva. How can there be any good qualities in such a man? How can there be any good qualities? Such a man, Harava Bhaktasya Kuto Mahadguna, who is not devotee. What good qualities he is having? This is the question here. What does it mean, non-devotee? That means demoniac quality. That means demoniac quality means I want to enjoy. I want to get enjoyment here separately. So those who are having unalloyed devotion towards Lord Krishna, Lord Vasudeva, so why they are thinking about their maintenance? Their maintenance will be supplied by Krishna. So they should not think about their maintenance. One is just accumulating more and more money. He will keep more money. Suddenly he will die. What will happen to that money? Sripajtancha Maharaj said. He said, you are struggling so much, trying hard to get money, and you save that money, but there is no guarantee that you will enjoy that money. So, so that means we can see people having so much worries. They want to just like to solve the problem. Why people are worrying? In India, for example, population is increasing. Day by day, in my country, population is decreasing. In Europe, population is increasing by immigration. China and India, they so much worrying about population. So why people are so much worrying? And so nowadays, even very difficult sometimes people to get a job when so much population is there. And apprehension is coming because somebody will take my bhoga, my enjoyable objects. Somebody will come and take it from me, take it out, and therefore I will fight, therefore I will stop them. Then Kurukshetra battle is starting. So this country is having so much powerful atomic weapon, nuclear weapon, so let us stop them. Everything we will stop, we will block everything, so there will be no power. I heard now in Gadagiri they use wood power. They use wood just to make a fire, because in India the gas problem, yes, I heard. So that is a situation like that nowadays. So why is it happening? Because we need atomic weapon, nuclear weapon, because my enjoyment should not be disturbed. So I will occupy another country, another state, because so much enjoyment is there. Because one wants to enjoy. Even he is ready to enjoy at the cost of others' life. So that is the material world. Sripajtancha Maharaj told to us that people want so much enjoyment. Even they don't care of the health of the mother. They want to do sex, just like demons, like Rakshasas. Even she is pregnant. So this type of sex life is not there in animal world. The female animal is becoming satisfied when she is becoming pregnant. But in the human society it is going on. So much arguments, so much fighting, quarreling, only for enjoyment, nothing else. That is called pravriti dharma. That means one is becoming attached for sense enjoyment. And nivriti dharma is one's getting detached from sense enjoyment. This pravriti dharma, the result is enjoyment. And nivriti dharma is free from enjoyment, mukti. So this pravriti dharma in material world is taking place. Some development. How can I enjoy more and more? You see, even many philosophers, many writers, they are writing many types of books, even they are writing many types religious books. The scientists, they are doing so much research to find something new. People are so much discussing what is going on, just global warming also. Ice is melting, yes? So those who are researching, they're saying, oh, very soon so much danger is coming here for human society, for the living entities. So they're inventing always, but whatever they're inventing is based on sense enjoyment. And only for bhoga, only for enjoyment, nothing else they're doing. Gambling, they're selling alcohol, they're selling meat. So much desire for enjoy. Even you go to Indraloka, you go to heavenly planet, you see only enjoyment. And they're thinking here, we're not able to get satisfaction here in the planet Earth, so let us go to another planet. Or we are not getting satisfaction in my country, let us go to another country, to Switzerland, to Europe, to America. And so therefore, Prabhupada said this is dog's civilization, yes. So like that, Shipashtancha Maharaj gave example that like dog cannot walk, dog will also running. Even they walk, even walking is like running. So therefore it is said like dog civilization. Yeah. They're always running for sex, running for enjoyment. That darshan Arjuna wanted to see. It's not so interesting, yes? But he asked Krishna because he was having some weakness. Like when we discuss about defects of Kali Yuga, it is unlimited topic. We can discuss it unlimitedly. But actually it is not the great thing to discuss all these things. Like, oh, this is having shortcoming. This person is having shortcoming. This is bad person. This person is bad. How long we can discuss? Because in Kali Yuga, Kalau Shudra Sambhavan, everybody in Kali Yuga is very weak. So what we can do? Let us discuss Krishna. Let us discuss how Krishna is powerful. But still, Atma is not satisfied. Why? Because sometimes we forget this, what Atma is. The more we'll go for enjoyment, the more Atma will get trouble, pain, so much painful condition. So beyond this material happiness, the transcendental happiness is there. So the desire for enjoyment is not being stopped, is not being seized at all, therefore we are not happy. Yat prithiviyam vrihiyavam hiranyam pasava striya naduhyanti mana pritim pumsah kamahatasyate. A person who is lusty cannot satisfy his mind, even he has enough of everything in this world, including rice, barley, and other food grains, gold, animals, and women. Nothing can satisfy him. So nothing can satisfy him. Because kamana, desire for enjoyment, is more. So much desire is there. So here it is said, rice, barley, food, grains, gold, animals, and women. If we have desire for enjoyment, there is desire, whatever will be supplied for us, we will not be able to be satisfied. We will not be able to happy of that. So be satisfied with very little, material things you are getting. Be satisfied by that. But don't be satisfied with the way you are serving to Bhagavan Krishna. Don't be satisfied by that. Yadrit shalabha santushto. That means it is coming automatically. Everything is coming automatically. Happiness and distress. So don't be don't worry so much. That is the message of the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. You are making so much worries. Don't worry so much. Krishna will take care about everything. Na jatu kama kamanam upabhogena samyati havisha Krishna vartmeva bhuya iva bhivardhate. 19:14. As supplying butter to a fire does not diminish the fire, but instead increases it more and more, the endeavor to stop lusty desires by continual enjoyment can never be successful. In fact, one must voluntarily cease from material desires. So the common desire should go from mind. Oh, today I will drink so much, tomorrow I will give it up. What is that? So, even Srila Goragovind Maharaj, he has written in 1973, October, he has written his diary. Oh Gopala, please show a mercy on me so that my desire to take more and more food before Ekadashi day and after Ekadashi day should be reduced. So we can understand. That is the example. The Acharya is showing example to us. Desire for enjoyment is very strong. Even very pure person, still he see this desire is existing. So he is praying, Krishna, please protect me. Because the body is here. And material body still, some desire is there. We cannot stop giving enjoyment to our body more and more. Remaining material life, one wants to do some development or progress. I will become president, I will become minister, king, I will become guru, I will become king of the demigods, Brahma, Shiva. Finally, I will become Krishna. So there's so many material designations. And Shastra is saying, Sarvapadi nirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam hrishikena hrishikesha sevanam bhaktiruchyate. So unless the desire for enjoyment will go, one cannot serve Bhagavan Krishna. One cannot be pure. His senses will not be pure. So he can serve the Lord of the senses. How? Hrishikena hrishikesha sevanam bhaktiruchyate. As long as we are having material designations, we all get suffering, miseries. So more and more one will develop desire to enjoy. The people think sometimes, so if we cannot develop our society ourselves by material way, so how can we develop our bhakti, our spiritual? First of all, we should develop our material field nicely, they said. Then we can go for spiritual development. But this is a wrong philosophy. So you see, by following this philosophy, they started Kurukshetra battle. And Arjuna wanted to look at them, at their face. So, the desire we are having for material happiness is a cause of our sufferings, is a cause of our despair. Therefore, the Pingala prostitute, she said, the prostitute Pingala, she was waiting clients. At night, she was waiting when somebody will come, give me money and I give him enjoyment, but nobody came. Nobody has come, and because she got association with Dattatreya that time, she developed some detachment and she prayed, Asahi paramam dukkam nairashyam paramam sukam yatha sanchidya kantasham sukkam tuswapa pingala. Material desire is undoubtedly the cause of the greatest unhappiness, and freedom from such desire is the cause of the greatest happiness. Therefore, completely cutting off her desire to enjoy so-called lovers, Pingala very happily went to sleep. So she said, Nairashyam paramam sukham. When you have no hope to enjoy, this is the greatest happiness. She was waiting that one man will come, enjoy her and give some money. The whole night she was waiting. On this man, all these men will come. No, that man will come, but nobody came to her. Then this thought came to her: the desire for enjoyment is causing all problems. So when one will be free from desire, then he can remain very happily. She went to sleep. She went to sleep happily. So the enjoyment desire is really causing our distress in our life. Like Pandavas, they were fighting in Kurukshetra battle, but at night they were very peacefully sleeping. So how it's possible that Pandavas could very peacefully sleeping at night and then again start fighting? The reason is because they have no desire for enjoyment. They were so simple. In such a simple way, they were just doing this fighting as a service to Krishna. So the enjoyment desire is really causing all distress in our life. And when many are not able to sleep nicely for this reason, actually, and they're taking antidepressants, they're taking many drugs just to sleep. So, and also Pingala said, Asha him paramam dukkam. Asha means here, means the desire for a sense enjoyment. This is hope that I will enjoy. Material enjoyment is asha, or that is a desire. So when she gave up that desire, she became very happy. She could sleep nicely. And Bhagavatam also said, 352, Viduro vacha sukaya karmani karoti loko natai sukam vanyadu paramam va vindeta bhuyastataeva dukkam yadatra yuktam bhagavan vadenna. Vidura said, O great sage, everyone in this world engaged in fruitive activities to attain happiness. But one finds neither one finds neither satiation nor the mitigation of distress. On the contrary, one is only aggravated by such activities. Please, therefore, give us direction on how one should live for real happiness. Live for real happiness. One will meet a sadhu. So, what type of question he should ask? The Shastra is saying, should inquire about the Supreme Lord. Then Vidura Muni asking Maitreya Muni, different way. He asking in different way. Because Vidura Muni was very intelligent, he asked question to Maitreya Muni. First, he wants to know the real position of this life under the influence of material energy. When one will meet a sadhu, he must ask this question. Shipashtanjaya Maharaj spoke to us. Oh sadhu, please tell me how we will become happy in this samsara. As long as I am here in this material world, what should be my duty? And this type of association is called pariprashna. So we must inquire from sadhu. Human being is influenced by material energy, illusory energy. He wants to get happiness. So remaining in this illusory energy, how one can get real happiness? Now we have people running for happiness, but we are not getting happy. Because we have never gone towards nivriti. We are not following nivriti path, still we are following pravriti path. That means so much attachment to enjoy, asakti, so much desire. If someone wants to give happiness to the senses, make them peaceful, satisfied, it will never happen. Therefore it is said, 10:33-39, Vikriditam vraja vadubiridam cha Vishnu Shraddhanvito nushrunuyad athavarnayedya Bhaktim param bhagavati pratilabhya kamam Hridrogama shapahino techire nadira. Anyone who faithfully hears or describes the Lord's playful affairs with the young gopis of Vrindavana will attain the Lord's pure devotional service. Thus he will quickly become sober and conquer lust, the disease of the heart. The disease of the heart is kama, lust. How that will go? If someone is hearing and chanting, what he will hear, what he will chant. The glories and pastimes of Lord Krishna. So here is said about Rasa Leela, very intimate Leela. So here it is said that one will listen this, so immediately he will become very sober devotee. He will be able to conquer the lust, which is a disease of the heart. So Bhagavan Krishna, among all the Leelas, his Leela, Madhurya Leela is the sweetest Leela. Bhagavan Krishna is playing with gopis, that is the topmost Leela. So here it is said, one will be able to listen this, he will become free from lust. But it is also not true. So we must follow Bhagavata Shastra. Not just we are taking out one verse and that's all. Because we are not greater than Bhagavata. Then so if we listen Rasa Leela, our lusty desire will increase actually. But here Shukadeva Goswami said it will go. So then why we are saying the lusty desire will be developed? Because if we are not free from anartha, after listening, our anartha is increasing. And when our lust is developing, our anartha is increasing. So Prabhupada has clearly said, don't jump into Rasa Panchadhyaya, 5 chapters of Rasa Leela. Even Krishna book, be careful with that. If you try to understand this Rasa Leela, go from first canto. Then every chapter you can get some lesson. So now we're going from Bhagavad Gita. So this is our humble way. Then slowly we will come to Bhagavatam. Then one will become dhira. By listening that, your mind will become dhira. But if you listen just Rasa Leela, your mind will become more agitated. Because you have not gone through Bhagavatam nicely. It is called Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, therefore it is said Nityam. Every day regularly we will listen Bhagavatam from the bona fide speaker. And the disease of our heart is kama, is lust, that will go if you develop Krishna Bhakti. So don't think like that you will become old and lust will go, lust desire will go. No, lust will increase. But when you will become Krishna Bhakta, the lust will go. So, that is, Jahan Netra Pare Tahan Dekhe Amare. So, when one disease of heart will go, that means he will have vision of Krishna everywhere. Men, women, young, old is equal. Everywhere Krishna only. So then one can accept sannyas, then one can be exemplary devotee. So therefore our prime activity is to develop devotion towards Krishna. So like this is a place where one is suffering. The suffering is there in this material world. Maya is very strong here, very powerful. If anyone is having little intelligence, he will understand the place we are remaining here is not eternal, very temporary. And the efforts, endeavors we are making to become free from the suffering, miseries, that is also Maya. That effort is Maya, because we want to measure everything. This is Maya's engagement. By the illusory efforts, how can we become free from dukkha, free from sufferings? Maya is having so much Shakti, so much strength, so much power. Maya will make all our efforts failure. Since all the efforts will be failed, so we will not search for happiness, we will not go for happiness. No, we should search for happiness. We should try to get happiness. Swapamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Bhagavad Gita said, if we have done something, what is our duty, what is to be done, very little, that will save our life from all dangers. Yes. So let us do it. But Arjuna here is just looking. He doesn't want actually to fight. He's just looking and thinking. If we think too much, oh, what will happen if I do that, what I will lose, what I will get, this is just a fear, material consciousness. And this fear is coming from desire. And even our efforts to measure everything is just coming from Maya. Because we calculate how much I will get, how much I will give. So therefore Arjuna is asking, Krishna, I'm your devotee. So I calculated that because of you, I'm your devotee, you can bring me to the middle of the field, and I look at their face, so you can arrange it because I'm devotee and you should do it. But inside the heart, so much fear. So we should become free from that fear by doing seva. Then the question is, are we really free from fear? Shastra is saying, Sampam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. If we are not becoming free from great danger, thou we are serving. What is the reason? Shipashtancha Maharaj asked, what is the reason? That only one thing we need is our seva. If our seva is making us happy, if our seva is making Krishna happy, then this lust will go. That is you can understand the situation here. Arjuna is asking Krishna, please, I am your devotee. You, Achyuta, you infallible one. You can do work, even the lowest type of work as a charioteer, no problem. This is just like Shudra work. You can bring my chariot. Because you infallible one, you very pure. Please serve me because I am your devotee. So I just want to look and to see how much I will get, how much I will lose. So I will not look how much I will seva I can do. I am not thinking about seva. I am just thinking what I will get from that, or I will not. Then Krishna will explain Bhagavad Gita. Then first you make me happy. First you make Krishna happy. Then Krishna said, first make me happy. Manmana bhava mad bhakta. Then you will desire. Like Prabhupada said, first deserve, then desire. So this is Krishna seva. I must see that my seva is making him happy, and that is Bhagavatam. Salpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Our tendency to enjoy only will go when we will serve Bhagavan Krishna for his pleasure. That's all. Therefore it is said, very little you are doing your dharma, it will save you from a great danger. So that is so like the problem is we are not liking to come out from the clutches of Maya. That is the problem. We are praying to Krishna to solve our problem. And those who will surrender to Krishna, always they will pray to Krishna. Krishna will bring him or her out from the clutches of Maya. And Bhagavad Gita, already Krishna said this. Daivihye shaguna mai mama maya duratyaya mame vaya prapadyante maya metam tarantite. So when one will become free from the clutches of Maya, he has no problem, no material problem is there. Only problem is there that I am not able to give sufficient seva to Krishna. That time he or she will feel that this is a problem. I'm not able to serve myself. So then devotee will cry from the core of heart and he will pray to Krishna, please give me some spiritual Shakti so that I can serve Krishna nicely. That is the meaning of that. Okay, Hare Krishna, Jai. Granth Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Do we have some questions? Some comments? Oh, Rupa Sanatan Prabhuji is here, Adipurusha Prabhu is here, Hare Krishna, my pranams. Very happy to see you again today.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Srivas Pandit Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Please give. I'm sorry, I'm not on. Okay. Why we can't give pleasure Krishna and Guru Maharaja? Pleasure.
Why we cannot give pleasure to Krishna and Guru Maharaj?
Yes.
Because we already spoke about that. We are not free from anarthas. We are committing offense. Like it is said, the 10 nama offenses there. And aparadha number 10 is, even you know so many things, you have listened so many classes, you have gone through many classes, but still you are keeping your desire for enjoyment. So still you don't understand what Gurudev is saying, that means. That means Gurudev is speaking to you, but still you are not understanding. Even you listen so much, so many things. Because in your ears, so much block is there. Recently I was in the doctor and I was having problem here. And doctor took out so big block. So I started listen. Oh, so many nice sounds. I can listen. Just I cannot imagine. So because a long time, it would never happen. Just only happen now. And doctor take out it. And so we have so much block in our ears. So Guru is speaking to us, but we have so much desire, our own plan. So therefore we cannot give pleasure to Guru and Krishna. And no desire to do seva, like that. So first of all, we should go to doctor, and doctor will take out this block. Who is this doctor? Is Gurudev? Gurudev is that doctor. He can do operation very nicely. So be careful and be in association with sadhu. You should have someone who can correct you, someone who can give you instructions. You should have. Do you have such a person? Adipurusha Prabhu. Did you understand me?
Yes, you are my doctor.
So you should have such a person who will correct you. Yes. And you surrender to such a person. You need Guru. If you Guru left this world, then still you should if you are already mature, no need, even not so important to accept another guru. You can still follow instructions of your previous guru, no problem. Your guru is always with you. Not like you still follow instructions of your Guru Maharaj, but sometimes it's needed when you're not mature and you not enough discipline you got from your guru. You don't still not understanding what he was saying. So then you need somebody who will discipline you, give discipline to you, who will chastise you, instruct you. Then you will become very nice. And you can learn how to give pleasure to Guru and Krishna. That's all.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Adipurusha Prabhu. Okay, so we will stop here. Thank you. I inspired by your association. Maybe soon I can do more classes in English, maybe. So slowly, increase. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhescha kripasinubhyavcha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavim. Ananta Kuti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Hari Bola.
Jai Srivas Pandit Prabhu.
Jai Guru Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And also, I'm very grateful to Rupa Sanatan Prabhu to organize this meeting. Hare Krishna.